Good evening, everyone, and welcome to YACHT Spring 2021 final presentation. My name is Colin Fink, and I have the pleasure of being your MC for this evening. We are excited to have you all here with us tonight to celebrate the work that we've accomplished this semester. And for a little rundown of the agenda tonight, we will start by giving you an inside scoop of YACHT, transition into a little bit of work we've done this semester, and then give you a glimpse into the agency's future. Now, without further ado, let's get started with a quick video. This has been no ordinary semester, but as you can see, that has not stopped YACHT from bringing the same energy and dedication to produce high quality work for our clients. With that said, the success of this semester would not have been possible without our YACHT leadership, department leads, and faculty. Starting with our student leadership team, we had Brennan Spleekel as Director of Account Strategy, Lauren Trich as Director of Communication, myself as Director of Business and Operations, Jamie Brunkin as Director of Public Relations, and Tristan Powell as Director of Multimedia. Our leadership team plays a key role in running the day-to-day operations of our YACHT departments. Working in collaboration with our leadership team, the department leads are the heads of their departments and serve as mentors to other yachters. Our department leads this semester were Tao Hyun in design, Bobby Olson in brand strategy, Mackenzie Sayavongsa in social media strategy, Janica Chong in copywriting, and Taylor Dack as our multimedia project manager. Overseeing our student leadership and higher level operations of YACHT are our faculty advisors. Our faculty advisors are Gemelyn Griffin as executive director, Katie Kirchmerich as creative director, and Alan Eno as our multimedia director. We are so grateful to all of their leadership and faculty for rising to the task and helping us produce quality work for our clients this semester. Now with that, I'm going to pass it to Hunter to talk about our clients.
Hello, I'm Hunter Bergman, and this past semester, I served as a business development specialist. Over the past 16 weeks, we have had the honor to work with a diverse group of clients. This was another semester that challenged our students, including working with 16 different clients, ranging from college partners to clients in health, community involvement, and technology. This pie chart breaks down the distribution of time spent with our clients. But behind these numbers represents client and strategy meetings, a ton of hands-on learning and student development. Overall, the students of this agency have put 5,812 hours in total. More than half of these hours were dedicated to student and agency development, including leadership meetings, speaking opportunities, and career-building events. And the rest of the hours were spent working with real clients in the real field. Truly, this semester, we accomplished our mission of taking brands and people to new places. And next, Brendan will introduce the RPI process.
Hi, everyone. My name is Brennan Spleekel, and I'm the Director of Account Strategy here at YACHT. The following client work that you're about to see is modeled around the RPI structure, which stands for Research, Planning, Implementation, and Evaluation. This goal-driven strategy is used to maximize client success and relations. Research, in the research phase, we do things like SWOT analyses to get a better understanding of our client's current business environment. In planning, we set up our creatives for success by utilizing and creating creative briefs. And then in the implementation strategy of the RPI framework, we are utilizing our communication strategies through populating deliverables and content on different platforms for our clients. And then in the evaluation phase, we measure our successes using key performance indicators and metrics to see how well we did with achieving our business goal for our clients. It is important to note that not all the RPI is utilized during every account. So without further ado, I will now introduce our first account, which is Bright Spots.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I was the account executive and photographer for Bright Spots, and this is Anna, our graphic designer. Bright Spots is one of our returning clients. It's a paper good business owned by UNL professor Kelly Britton. For this campaign, Bright Spots was looking to promote their new monthly subscriptions. To start out, we went through previous social media and website content. We also researched Bright Spots' already distinctive branding and tone. We wanted to continue the fun, bright, and humorous yet professional branding of Bright Spots. Next was the planning process. Our goal was to create layouts and do product photography for the new Happy Mail subscription products to go to the client's website and Instagram. Since the cards have reflective foil, I decided that it was best to shoot inside a product box to soften the light. We did 3 photo shoot sessions, the first one with the client there so that we could openly communicate and get instant feedback from the client to make sure that we were all happy with the direction that things were going. For the other 2 sessions, Anna and I collaborated to carry out the client's true vision. After the shoots, I edited photos in Photoshop to make those colors really pop and make small adjustments where those foil still had reflections.
For the design aspect of this project, I started out by making rough sketches and color palettes to match with the branding. Most of this work was done during the shoot with rearranging because of things like light, client and team communication, and how it looked once it was on camera. With 12 different months, there were 24 different layouts, 2 for each month, which included a layout for Instagram and one with the client's website. The composition for this was crucial because we wanted to make the layouts cohesive yet fit the dimensions. I also had to make sure that the same background or props weren't used back to back or repeated too often for each of the 12 months.
As a result, we are looking to increase awareness of Bright Spots and increase consumer engagement on social media by looking at KPIs such as the number of page visits and likes and comments on Instagram. We would like to thank Bright Spots and Kelly Britton for giving us the opportunity to collaborate with them. And next up we have Kasner.
Hi everyone, my name is Cameron and I am the account executive for the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources team. Presenting with me today are graphic designer Brenda and copywriter Bitsy. Here are all of the faces behind the work for this client.
In our research and planning for this campaign, we determined that our target audience to be the opportunists, who are young professionals between the ages of 25 and 35. These individuals have a deep passion for the agriculture industry and a desire for flexible and customizable class structure. In order to reach our target audience, we interviewed 4 current students and recent graduates within the online master's programs about their experience. We also photographed places and people related to the programs to use on social posts and email templates. In order to drive traffic to the Kasner website, we utilized search engine optimization. This is the practice of increasing both quality and quantity of traffic website and exposure of your brand through organic search engine results. Using a variety of search terms, we identified top keywords relevant to our audience and top competitors to Kasner. Following this, we cross-referenced keywords to Kasner's website and our competitor's website. Based on the results of this search, we recommended what should be added to Kasner's website for increased website traffic.
Here are social media posts we created for Kasner's Facebook and Instagram. The goal of these posts is to increase exposure and communicate the benefits of Kasner Online Master's Program toward prospective students. All design and imagery follow the brand tone of the university, but still keeps Kasner's own unique voice and identity. Next, we create a total of 3 sets of email templates for Kasner. The email templates feature powerful testimonials from current students or recent graduates, informational graphics, and compelling copy to promote and inform our target audience about the programs. These email templates are also set up with a MailChimp subscription for clients' future use.
To evaluate the work we did for Kasner, the client will be able to look at a few key performance indicators. The 2 main objectives were to increase awareness of the program and to increase student enrollment. The success of those objectives can be measured by the number of page visits on social media, the percentage of website conversions, and the percentage of goal conversions on social media. They will also be able to record enrollment numbers in the semester following the campaign and compare them to previous years. Up next is the College of Journalism and Mass Communications.
The College of Journalism and Mass Communications is a returning client this semester. Our team was tasked with creating an animated video exhibit for the Nebraska Press Association versus Stewart Supreme Court case. This is my client team who worked for the College of Journalism and Mass Communications. My name is Abby Etherton, and I am the account executive. Speaking with me is Shelby, our brand strategist, and Julia, the multimedia specialist. We started by conducting initial research about the NPA versus Stewart Supreme Court case, and then a survey to determine overall awareness for this case. We found that while this case was an incredibly significant milestone for the freedom of the press, it is not widely known. After a survey, we found that 52% of respondents were not familiar with the Supreme Court case, mostly unfamiliar with gag orders, and fairly familiar with the freedom of the press in the First and 14th Amendment. This was influential moving forward into our planning process. The main objective for this video exhibit of the Nebraska Press Association versus Stewart court case was to bring awareness and show the impact it had on journalism today. We decided to focus our efforts on discussing the challenging topics found from which our survey, which were the legal proceedings, the impact of the court's decision, and the precedents that it set for the future of journalism.
For this project, we wanted to break down a challenging topic into a format that was easy to understand but still painted out the whole story. As you can see, each graphic illustrates a specific point in time that addresses our objective for the video exhibit. This is an animated style video about the Nebraska Press Association versus Stewart Supreme Court case that happened in 1975. This style of video best appeals to our target audience and helps explain a challenging topic.
October 18th, 1975, Sutherland, Nebraska's 850 residents were sound asleep when the sound of gunfire echoed through the town. There was a rumor that there was a shotgun sniper in the area. This is on the front page of every local newspaper. Panic in the area set in fast. Police cars fill the neighborhood and sirens blast through the night. The murders are so grisly that the news spreads like wildfire. The town is in an uproar. Nearly everyone is saying, "Did you hear what he did? Everybody's talking about it. This man should die." The case first goes through a preliminary hearing in a county court. The prosecutor is worried about getting an impartial jury for the defendant Simance due to the violent nature of the murders. He requests the county judge to put in place a gag order. A gag order is the judge ordering a case not to be discussed in public by the media.
To evaluate, we're looking to increase awareness of the NPA versus Stewart court case by 10% by the end of the fall semester. We conducted an initial survey to gauge awareness around the NPA versus Stewart court case and ideas such as gag orders, the First Amendment, and the 14th Amendment. This gave us initial metrics to compare our anticipated fall metrics to. We will conduct that final survey in the fall to determine this final change. We also assisted the College of Journalism and Mass Communications in creating deliverables for their new practicum. Thank you, and up next we have First Gen.
My name is Colin. I'm the account executive for First Generation Nebraska. Up here with me today is Haley, our brand strategist, and Kimball Bray, our social media strategist. And here are the faces of the entire team that worked on First Generation Nebraska as a client. Background: First Generation Nebraska is an organization that hosts and provides resources to first-generation students to adjust to university life and advocates for student success throughout their academic career. Our goal with the client was to find strategies to raise awareness regarding first-generation Nebraska and to provide resources to first-generation students. This was done through conducting focus group, creating situational and a SWOT analysis, IMC plan, promo video, social media templates, nomination contest poster, and a symposium video.
To begin our research, we conducted 2 focus groups with first-generation students at UNL and developed insights in multiple different areas. The next portion of research was a situational analysis composed of a competitive analysis, where we analyzed the UNL program as well as 6 other universities' first-generation programs. Key comparisons included scholarships and peer mentoring opportunities, communication methods, and a social media and online marketing overview. This chart shows an example of social media following and engagement data which was compiled for each university. Additionally, a SWOT analysis was developed to look at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of all the programs, and a competitive advantage was determined for each. Using this info, we developed insights and recommendations that First Gen can use to be more appealing and successful when moving forward. Next, in the planning phase, we developed an IMC plan that gives a cohesive brand image over the next 3 years. This plan includes audience segmentation, detailing personas for key audiences. Additionally, it includes a creative brief that guides the creative direction for all deliverables. Key messages are included in this brief and emphasize the most important messages that need to be communicated to the key audiences. Lastly, the plan includes traditional and digital media methods that will be used as communication channels to reach target audiences. This plan will help create recognizable and consistent branding for first-generation Nebraska.
For our social media deliverable, we made 3 Instagram templates to be utilized when posting about events, student spotlights, and reminders for events. These templates will make First Gen's social media feed look more brand cohesive. In addition to these templates, we provided First Gen with social media guidelines to be utilized when posting content across all platforms.
And now we will show our promotional video for First Generation created by our team.
Is anybody down to go to a First Gen event today? So what do you think?
Looks great. Let's go.
Welcome to First Generation Nebraska.
Key evaluation performance indicators for First Gen are the number of page visits on social media, bounce rate on the landing page, and traffic referrals to the website. Up next will be hostile terrain, where I also served as an account executive. Up with me is Dylan Widger, our multimedia specialist, and he will discuss the background and client goals of the client.
Hostile Terrain 94 created the Undocumented Migration Project to memorialize those who have lost their lives while trying to cross the U.S.-Mexico border in the Sonoran Desert. Our goal was to generate awareness regarding the Undocumented Migration Project through a 10-minute video using previous interviews recordings to effectively tell the story of the exhibit. Here is part of that video.
Hostile Terrain 94 is a global project that was started by the Undocumented Migration Project. Hostile Terrain 94 is using a participatory art exhibition to call attention to the humanitarian crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border, particularly the loss of life of migrants in the Sonoran Desert.
Seeing these physical representations of these people and the fact that there's just so many, it's overwhelming and it's heartbreaking, honestly.
We held witnessing and remembrance workshops where more than 300 volunteers across campus and in the Lincoln community and in Omaha filled out information on these toe tags that included the name of migrants, or if they weren't identified, at least there's a tag that represents that person had died.
Evaluation KPIs include number of organic search queries, number of page visits via Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, percentage of video watch rate, and the percentage of survey response rate. Our next client will be Husker Dialogues.
Husker Dialogues is a returning client for YACHT. We were challenged with creating social media content to attract future speakers and volunteers to the Husker Dialogues event coming in the fall. Also, we assisted with website edits and developing a focus group toolkit to assist with messaging efforts after the fall semester. This is my client team who worked for Husker Dialogues this semester. My name is Abby Etherton, and I am the account executive. Speaking with me is Shelby, the brand strategist, and Peyton, the social media strategist. Throughout our research, we concluded that based on survey analysis and reviews from students and professors, there is a need to make this conversation longer than a one-time event. The target audience of UNL students is most active on Instagram and Twitter. We saw how to build more awareness for the event, specifically focusing on how to explain to students in our messaging why they go, that it is a safe space and is an introduction to inclusive conversations. The messaging was conducted through social media outreach on Instagram and Twitter. We also created a focus group toolkit for their student experience committee to use in the fall semester. This is meant to gather insights into how they can make their messaging and events better for the future.
Implementation of this campaign took place in several parts. The purpose of the campaign was to spread awareness about the 2021 Husker Dialogues event, as well as to attain speakers and volunteers for the event. We really wanted to highlight their theme of be bold, take the first step when creating content to attract speakers and volunteers. These are the photos of what we created as graphics for Instagram, making sure to use a group of real and diverse people in the images in order to hit our ideal market and be more engaging. This is another example of a graphic created for social platforms. Graphics like this one were created to showcase the reasons that volunteers should choose to give their time to Husker Dialogues. Our team felt it important that we incorporate images of people on their computers because the event this year will be virtual. This campaign was conducted over social media because we felt that it was the best way to contact our target volunteer audience, which was students, faculty, and staff at UNL. Many of those that we were trying to reach are already on the social platforms that we used in this campaign, so they are more easily influenced through there. Digital signage was also a great part of this client's campaign, as they wanted to push a lot of content out onto their social media platforms. This graphic was put out on Husker Dialogues' Twitter page to urge volunteers to sign up, as the deadline to apply was fastly approaching. Once again, this graphic contains similar branding to those seen previously.
To evaluate during the focus group, we plan on learning what students think about Husker Dialogues and how the client can best market to them. Regarding the social media call to speakers and volunteers, we had 6 speakers sign up to speak at the event. We received more than 22,000 impressions across both platforms, Twitter and Instagram, on our speaker call, and more than 2,000 impressions so far across platforms for the volunteer call. As we just launched this campaign, we will evaluate these metrics in their entirety after all of the campaign materials have been published. Thank you, and up next is YACHT External.
Hi, my name is Pontavi Tawansuk, and I'm the account executive of YACHT External. Presenting with me today is our brand strategist, Hunter Bergman, and our web designer, Mira Patel. And the rest is our incredible teammates that help make this project possible. YACHT wanted to elevate communication channels by redesigning the website and LinkedIn to have a more professional feel. Our goals are to attract potential clients, retain strong relationship with stakeholders, and build brand awareness.
During our planning phase, our team decided it was very important to better position our website as a professional agency and begin integrating it further into our marketing channels. To do this, we made the site tailored more towards our clients by creating an easier to navigate digital experience. And for LinkedIn, we wanted to be a platform that connected us with community professionals and companies through posts that showcase our work, culture, and professional development.
The redesign of the landing page, case studies, and work page, and the addition of an about page and students page all helped achieve this new goal of being more customer focused. The landing page redesign included highlighting our services and featured work, as well as a new hero reel video. The case studies were also updated to include graphics, deliverables, and the RPI process. Some of the case studies also included a new video overviewing the work completed. The work page was redesigned to include a filter feature to help navigate the different case studies. The addition of the students page acts as a hub for future yachters to find information about applications and life at Yacht from a student perspective.
In terms of key performance indicators, for our website, we have received a 14% increase in web traffic, 17.4% increase in organic search, 2,000 plus visitors, unique visitors, and more than 1,000 page visitor on LinkedIn. Thank you for listening. Next, you'll be hearing from Yacht Internal.
Hello, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Lauren Tritch. I'm the Director of Communication at Yacht, and I also served as the Yacht Internal Account Executive. I'm joined on stage by our graphic designer, Tao, and our social media strategist, Mackenzie. My fantastic team you see on the screen now collaborated to produce a strategic and inclusive recruitment campaign and also built out our social content, taking Yacht's social media strategy to a new space. Yacht Internal's major focus is producing our recruitment campaign for our future crew. Yacht wanted to highlight the diversity of our current crew to resonate with potential candidates by including students from all majors and colleges. Our goals for our campaign's direction was to grow brand awareness of Yacht throughout the university, shift perceptions of Yacht to be understood as a welcoming learning experience for all majors, increase number of applicants from outside the College of Journalism and Mass Communication. Based on our team's insights, we implemented the Started as a Blank, Now I'm a Yachter campaign. This campaign's approach focused on yachters in all roles in the agency, highlighting the diversity of opportunities at Yacht and the encouragement that all students are welcome and valued at Yacht, no matter their background, major, or experiences.
For visual execution, we distinguish the recruitment campaign from other Yacht graphic by only using Yacht blue as an accent color to highlight our tagline and abstract shape. The darker the background that we use to accentuate the blue and use a pattern to tie back to the branding. To highlight Yacht diversity and inclusion from different major, we use current student at Yacht as the face of the campaign, and to maintain branding for the campaign through different platform and sizes, abstract shape and pattern are used in all media platform. Student testimony are also included to personalize the campaign and increase view engagement.
We wanted to further push our diversity inclusion efforts more than ever. This semester, we recognize Black History Month and Women's History Month by featuring AdPR pioneers and what they accomplished throughout their lives. We wanted to commit to using our platforms to uplift the voices and stories of others, especially those from underrepresented groups. Because we value these things at Yacht, ensuring that this was reflected on our socials channels was important.
In regards to our recruitment campaign, we received 93 applicants for the fall semester of Yacht and 1,051 visitors to the Yacht website during the time period that our applications were live. On social media, an average of 1,623 accounts were reached on Instagram during our recruitment campaign period and 1,133 average impressions on Twitter. Thank you to the team for the great work and an awesome semester. Next up, I'd like to welcome the Carrie Meserpov team.
Hello, my name is Hannah Davis, and I am an account exec on Carrie Meserpov's account. With me, I have brand strategist Lauren Frankfurter. The problem we were presented with by Carrie was identifying how Generation Z can be motivated and best aided into adulthood. Our objective was to conduct preliminary research to inform a strategy that will aim to accelerate members of Gen Z. Our deliverables included one focus group with 5 Gen Z students, one survey sent through SurveyMonkey to our target audience across the US, and a SWOT analysis.
This semester, the research we conducted was developed with the basis that it needed to guide our client's brand, and that it will eventually be created, the brand that will eventually be created in upcoming semesters. We started our process by conducting secondary research which meant looking into the demographics that make up Gen Z, looking into how they've been raised and educated, and what impact their generation wants to make on the world. After gaining some secondary research insights, we conducted one virtual focus group that consisted of 5 ambitious members of Gen Z. We asked our participants many questions regarding their experiences in school and in job seeking, the things that inspire them the most, their technology use, and their experiences with diversity. After gaining even more insights about Gen Z, we conducted one large survey, primarily using SurveyMonkey's targeted audience responses, along with a list of Gen Z contacts from our client. Altogether, we received over 500 responses from all over the U.S. The survey helped reinforce our findings from the focus group, as well as give us a new understanding and new insights from the various perspectives of Gen Z. With all this research, we developed a comprehensive SWOT analysis that summarized our research insights, as well as new opportunities for potential research and project direction. We then compiled all of our research and findings into a report group for our client, and it will be used for her project development and to guide the next steps of her brand, research, and the development that the team will make in next semesters.
Up next is McNair Scholars. Again, hello, my name is Hannah, and I was also the account exec for McNair Scholars. This is our incredible client team, and with me to speak is Abby Ostick, our brand strategist, and Julie Evertson, our multimedia strategist. McNair Scholars Program prepares selected undergraduates for graduate study by providing opportunities to define goals and engage in research with mentors at a doctoral level. The challenge we were presented with was to recreate McNair's landing page as well as updated and polished recruitment videos. Our objective was to raise brand awareness and increase interest towards McNair Scholars. This will be achieved by better reflecting the program's purpose, values, and application process. The deliverables our team completed this semester included 3 testimonial-type videos highlighting 2 current scholars and 1 previous scholar. These testimonies shine some light on McNair's values and how the program has impacted their academic career. We also created a recruitment video highlighting the program overall. Finally, we rejuvenated their landing page by simplifying and reorganizing the layout.
The goal of the recruitment video was to showcase current McNair Scholars' unique journeys through the program. Although they come from different walks of life, they all come together through McNair. It was important for us to highlight the 4 pillars that make up the McNair program: seminars and scholarly activities, research and faculty mentoring, graduate school preparation, and community competence and support.
Throughout our website audit for the new landing page, we look for ways to condense information while emphasizing the program benefits and requirements and streamlining the application process. The McNair Scholars landing page needed to be an environment where potential scholars could understand what the program was and why they should apply. We again emphasized the 4 pillars of the McNair Scholars program, with each section linking back to the accompanying recruitment video. The new landing page showcases the benefits of joining the McNair Scholars program, as students want to know why they should apply. The design of the new landing page combines color, imagery, videography, and iconography with minimal text. It highlights the main principles of the program by simplifying the text and letting the icons be the focal point. Staying within UNL brand guidelines was an essential part of designing the landing page. Once all of our creative deliverables are implemented, we will be looking at the number of landing page visits and organic search queries and the overall number of applicants year after year. Next up, we will hear from Masters of Engineering Management.
We had the opportunity of working with the Masters of Engineering Management program this semester. I am Abigail Dowd, and I was the account executive on this account. And up here with me is Taylor Dack, our project manager, and Lauren Dietrich, our copywriter. We also had the opportunity to work with these outstanding individuals on our team. The Masters of Engineering Management program wanted to raise brand awareness among prospective students, as well as distinguish themselves as a top competitor against other Masters of Engineering Management programs. Through testimonial interviews with current students, alumni, faculty, and staff, our team illustrated the impact that the program has had on its students both professionally and personally. In the planning process, we identified a key messaging plan as well as themes to help drive our deliverables to completion. Some of these themes include flexibility of online learning, customizable quality, distinctiveness for working professionals, as well as the comparison between the MBA versus the MEM.
I served as a copywriter for MEM. Throughout this semester, I worked on producing an advertorial-style article for the College of Engineering. To do this, I first researched the program extensively, and then I chose to focus the article on the program's Decision and Risk Analysis course. I then interviewed Professor Neil Lewis, who teaches the course, and then I wrote various drafts before completion.
As Abigail said, I was the project manager at YACHT this semester, and I was also a videographer last semester for the MEM client team, so I have been with this project from the start. The multimedia members who worked on this client team have put in a lot of hard work and effort into creating interview testimonials from current students, alumni, and faculty that really showcased how influential the Masters of Engineering Management program is. Here is one of our videos to show you.
Halfway through this program, I was promoted to an engineering supervisor. I think my company saw the value I brought in, and I got promoted to a leadership position in my organization. So I would definitely recommend this program. It caters well to your engineering as well as business needs. It provides you with in-depth understanding of the both worlds. So I would recommend it.
Success will be measured on the overall increase of brand awareness of the program, which can be tracked through the number of page visits and organic searches. We will also measure success through increased student enrollment. Next, we will hear from Erica and Mobile Me and You.
Hi everyone. We had the privilege of working with Mobile Me and You this semester, a returning client at YACHT. My name is Erica Courtney, the account executive for Mobile Me and You, and presenting with me today is our multimedia strategist, Ethan Nelson. We were also joined by these other several wonderful individuals you see on the screen. Mobile Me and You is a national conference dedicated to exploring new ways to think about storytelling on mobile devices and to highlight the new and innovative techniques used in news gathering. Our goal was to create a strategy and content in order to promote the conference across Lincoln and the rest of the United States. We did this by creating a social media content bank, a 40-second long promotional video, graphics to promote the conference and its registration, and spotlight graphics featuring the conference's 15 speakers.
Hi everyone. I loved having the Mobile Me and You conference as a client because I got to use my creativity to showcase how the conference will give journalists the insight to utilize the newest technology in mobile reporting. At the beginning of the semester, we pivoted from a past promotional concept to create a video that focused on the technology and storytelling. We decided to highlight drone technology, augmented reality, and mobile reporting in order to show the possibilities with the technology are limitless. This is the finished product we came up with for the client.
Mobile technology is changing the way we work, learn, and communicate. The Mobile Me and You conference is your chance to explore different perspectives on storytelling with mobile media. Reach the audience of today and tomorrow. Experience how mobile technology bridges digital divides to connect me and you. The possibilities are limitless. The Mobile Me and You conference. Sign up today.
Our graphic designer, Anna, created promotional and speaker spotlight graphics to raise awareness for the conference. Here is a mock-up of what the graphics would look like on a mobile device. On the left is an example of one of the speaker spotlight graphics. In the middle, there is a mock-up of what their Instagram feed looks like. And on the right side, there is a carousel with information about the conference and registration dates.
Once all created deliverables are implemented, we will reflect back on our 2 objectives or goals this semester: increasing awareness of the Mobile Me and You conference and increasing audience participation. Based off of these goals, we will use 4 key performance indicators: number of promotion video views, number of social media followers, number of conference registrations, and number of conference attendees in order to measure our success. Thank you, and up next is Kiara with the Nebraska Collegiate Prevention Alliance team.
Hi, my name is Kiara, and I was the account executive this semester for the Nebraska Collegiate Prevention Alliance. Presenting with me tonight is Bobby Olson, our brand strategist, and Thea Kearns, our social media strategist. But as you can see, our entire team played a vital role in the completion of this project. The Nebraska Collegiate Prevention Alliance, a previous client of YACHT, gave us a new task this semester: to create a strategic communications plan that better served the internal needs of the organization. The goal? To modernize their current system in order to increase interaction between their members and bring awareness to NECPA's mission. The research method involved extensive secondary research as well as an internal SWOT analysis.
Based on our research into which communications platforms would best suit NECPA's current needs, we landed on a combination of MailChimp and LinkedIn. A LinkedIn company page will cultivate a more visible online presence for NECPA and help generate interaction within an associated group for members, while MailChimp's implementation will streamline NECPA's email system, offering easy newsletter formatting, automated communications where appropriate, and minute control over how, when, and to whom things are sent. During the planning process, our team wrote a series of setup guides tailored to NECPA, walking them through the process of creating their various accounts and profiles. Our social media strategist also put together a content strategy and calendar to ease the handoff from us to NECPA, which she'll talk to you a little bit more about now.
We did extensive research on what techniques to implement and avoid while on LinkedIn to ensure that NECPA was putting their best foot forward. The content calendar is filled with possible posts and sample copy for them to share on their main account and group account for their members. For the implementation process, our graphic designer created an engaging newsletter and 2 different kinds of templates to be posted on LinkedIn. We believe that these images will be an effective way to catch the attention of its members and those on LinkedIn.
Once NECPA implements our communications plan, we will be looking at a few metrics to indicate the success of our strategy. In order to see if we met the client's goal of increasing their audience engagement, we will be looking at 3 different key performance indicators. First, we will look at the newsletter conversion rate. We will also be looking at the number of members who joined the new LinkedIn group. And finally, we will be looking at social media engagement on their new LinkedIn platform. Next, you'll be hearing from Erica and the Northeast Family Center team.
Hi everyone. This semester we had the privilege of working with Northeast Family Center. My name is Erica Courtney. I'm the account executive for the NFC team, and presenting with me today is Abby, our brand strategist, and Megan, our graphic designer. We're also joined by all the other wonderful individuals you see on the screen. Northeast Family Center is a nonprofit organization that focuses on providing support for youth and families through education, engagement, and empowerment. Our goal is to conduct research in order to gain insights on childcare in Lincoln and to create content to increase brand awareness and expand the number of clients outside of Northeast Lincoln. We did this by conducting SWOT, or competitive analysis, in 3 focus groups. We also created a key messaging plan, 2 target audience personas, conducted a website audit, and carried out a website redesign and logo refresh.
After conducting our market research, we identified a key insight for our client. And that was that more and more parents are desiring an early learning child care environment for their child, rather than the more traditional babysitting child care. Our goals, therefore, became focused on broadening the appeal of Northeast Family Center to an education-driven audience and elevating the brand to be recognized as a superior provider in both child care and early childhood development.
Moving forward with this information, we developed 2 primary target audience personas for Northeast Family Center, along with key messages for each. The first target persona reflected the center's more traditional audience, the sensible mothers who focused on the value that they would receive from attending Northeast Family Center. The second persona reflected how Northeast Family Center could expand their clientele by targeting the striving mothers, who value education and engaging activities for their children. In order to effectively reach these audiences, however, we needed to bring new life to Northeast Family Center's current brand identity with a more modern logo and website design.
So Northeast Family Center's old logo was outdated and in need of a refresh, and they wanted something modern and professional that would reflect their welcoming atmosphere. So I did 3 preliminary logo designs, and this was the final design. The final logo is made up of 3 symbols. First, there's the book, which represents Northeast Family Center's focus on quality education. Then the light bulb, which represents Northeast Family Center's engaging and empowering environment. And finally, the family at the center, which represents the community that Northeast Family Center has built. For the color palette, I wanted to go for something bright and engaging to reflect Northeast Family Center's atmosphere. And overall, the palette represents creativity, trust, and community. We feel that the new logo presents Northeast Family Center as modern, welcoming, and a great choice for childcare and education. Finally, our web designer and copywriter did a complete redesign and rewrite of Northeast Family Center's website and its content. Their goal was to create a website that is visual and engaging and is focused on the various programs that Northeast Family Center offers. They achieved that goal by using more pictures, more color, and by updating the page navigation. The end result is a website that is modern, easy to navigate, and showcases Northeast Family Center's programs and services.
Once the deliverables are implemented, we will reflect back on our 2 objectives and goals for this semester: increasing awareness of Northeast Family Center and increasing audience engagement. Based off of these goals, we will use 4 key performance indicators: number of website visitors, number of social media followers, number of new clients, and number of social media engagement to measure our success. Thank you, and up next is Cameron with the Omaha Public Schools team.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and I'm the account executive for the Omaha Public Schools team. Presenting with me is multimedia strategist Julia, and on the screen are the rest of the members that worked on this project.
We worked with Omaha Public Schools in previous semesters, so we were excited to continue working with them this semester. Our role was to further diversify the oral history video by interviewing people of color, Omaha Public School faculty, and members of the Omaha Public School community.
We had the opportunity to connect with and interview some amazing people within the OPS community. We met with Thomas Warren, who is the former Omaha Police Chief and current president of Urban League Nebraska, Preston Love, a civil rights activist and community leader, Barry Thomas, the Director of Equity and Diversity and Title IX Coordinator at OPS Human Resources, and Kathy J. Trotter, who has taught and been a principal in OPS. Here is a portion of one of the videos we implemented these interviews into this semester.
I would like people to look at that mural and go, wow, I had no idea that it took and that it takes this much time, knowledge, dedication, effort, and a whole lot of work to make a school district what it is.
I feel that the public schools are the backbone of our country. If folks get a chance to see that mural, they'll see that the history of OPS is a history of innovation, of focus, and of student achievement being a major factor.
You know, you have to be honest about what we've endured, right? Because if it goes without notice, if it goes without acknowledgement, first of all, you're erasing a lot of people's work. If you go and literally paint a picture that doesn't cover the hard times.
The only way we learn from history is to study it, to understand it, and to strive to always do better.
Each panel is a learning experience.
What makes schools are people. And people are human, and humans make mistakes. But if you don't step forward and take chances, you're never going to make progress.
The core value of equity and excellence in education is critically important, and for Omaha Public Schools, it's foundational.
To ignore the challenges is to only tell a certain fraction of the story. And we need to be able to accept our blemishes. I'm a history person, I'm a social studies person, and so the true story through all perspectives is one that we have to speak to.
Semester, the client can look at key performance indicators. Our two main goals were to increase awareness of the OPS mural and to increase audience engagement. The number of mural video views, average watch time, video watch rate, and audience retention rate can all be measured to evaluate success. Thank you, and up next is the University of Nebraska Medical Center.
We had the opportunity to work with the University of Nebraska Medical Center. My name is Abigail Dowd, and I was the account executive for this semester. And up here with me is Jackie Castilla, one of our videographers, and Bobby Olson, our brand strategist. We also worked with this outstanding team of individuals who helped us take our project to completion. The University of Nebraska Medical Center wanted to highlight their veteran nursing program as well as increase the number of applicants. After identifying distinctive campus attributes through our research, we began planning our clients' deliverables, a program-wide recruitment brochure, and a series of campus-specific videos.
Our team needed to differentiate the College of Nursing campuses from each other while adhering to a consistent UNMC brand identity. So we produced a set of briefs that established key messaging points to focus on, such as the Omaha campus's distinctive Center for Nursing Science, as well as the creative parameters for our deliverables. The next steps were to create storyboards for our first two video shoots in Omaha and Kearney, and to start mapping out the copy and the design for the brochure. This brochure will be featured prominently on UNMC campuses throughout the Nebraska area, and was designed to serve as an informative take-home recruitment tool that can educate potential students about the Veterans Program's benefits without overwhelming them.
I created the storyboard and edited the Omaha video. To diversify the campus videos, we started the beginning of the video off with some outdoor drone shots that represented the Omaha campus. We interviewed 3 students on their experience at UNMC and captured footage of them working on simulations and studying. Here's the video.
I decided that UNMC was the best place to do nursing because after researching quite a bit of schools here in the Omaha area, this is the one that understood my military background. So this was the school that knew all about what I needed to do, the paperwork that I needed to get in, the process that it would take, who I needed to talk to. It meshed very well here before any other school.
I believe the faculty are instrumental in success in their just communication and willingness and openness to do anything and everything to make sure the student succeeds. The application process, being a veteran, I don't think it was necessarily too different, but one thing that I did know that they offered was guaranteed admission with being a veteran. So that was something that I was able to take advantage of, and it really did help.
Success can be measured through some key performance indicators, specifically through the overall increase in awareness of the program, which can be tracked through the unique numbers of visitors to the website, as well as the number of organic searches. We will also measure success through the increase of student enrollment number of veteran applicants to the nursing program. Next, we will hear from Lauren Tritch about YACHT initiatives.
Thank you so much, Abigail. That's a wrap on our client work. But like Abigail mentioned, I'd love to take some time to speak a little bit about what the other awesome things we did at YACHT this semester, as well as the future. This semester, our yachters were able to gain experience by producing the client work you just saw, but they also developed professionally through our Yacht Pro initiative. Yacht Pro is a professional development series that focuses on giving our students training and tools that help them grow. We were able to have a wide variety of speakers chat with us this semester from various careers in advertising and public relations, and work with professionals in the area who mentored and worked with our yachters. To Trevor Meyer, Creative Director at Arch Rival, and all of our other incredible guest speakers and industry professionals, thank you. And now to Jamie, who will be chatting about the future.
Thank you, Lauren. As she said, I'm Jamie, and I was lucky enough to be the Director of Public Relations this semester. And as we celebrate and wrap up a successful semester, let's look ahead to the things to come next semester, including our growing Public Relations Department, diversity and inclusion initiatives, the Yacht Charter, moving spaces, and our Fall 2021 leadership team. This semester, we became nationally affiliated with PRSSA National, an honor that only a select few PRSSA chapters worldwide receive. With our growing public relations department, we intend to uphold the standards of a nationally affiliated firm. We have also continued implementing diversity and inclusion efforts because we believe that is the core of Yacht and who we strive to be. This semester, our first D&I specialist took the position and molded it to impact the agency. I want to welcome Alana Lewis to speak on behalf of the work she implemented this semester.
Thank you, Jamie. It's been a joy to serve as the inaugural Diversity and Inclusion Specialist this semester. My chief objective has been to foster a sense of belonging among yachters. I also set out to create a culture at Yacht that was welcoming to newcomers or anyone wondering if Yacht had a place for them. To accomplish this goal, I started the Sailing Towards a Brighter Future initiative. Sailing Towards a Brighter Future is a 6-week series presented every other Friday afternoon. Sailing Towards a Brighter Future allowed Yacht to learn about different aspects of diversity and inclusion and start meaningful conversations. My goal with Sailing Towards a Brighter Future was to get the ball rolling right at home. Sailing Towards a Brighter Future featured topics such as cultural competency, why are diversity, culture, and inclusion so important, what happens when we fail, and how can we be better? I am incredibly proud of all the D&I strides we made this semester, and will now pass it back to Jamie.
Thank you for all the incredible work you do, Alana. Our final exciting announcement as we look ahead will be a milestone for Yacht Agency. In the fall of 2021, Yacht will be in a new space. We will be housed in the Children's Museum on the 3rd floor, just steps away from Anderson Hall. We are so exciting, and this change is the beginning of a new era, and we can't wait to be closer to our roots at the Co-JMC. Following that exciting news and look ahead, our final announcement is the upcoming leadership team for spring 2021, fall 2021. Hunter Bergman will serve as the Director of Business and Operations, Jackie Castilla as the Director of Multimedia, Cameron Odell as the Director of Account Strategy, Brenda Lee as the Director of Communications, and Alana Lewis as the Director of Public Relations. I will now pass it back to Colin to finish out the presentation tonight.
The success of this semester and the exciting future of Yacht would not be possible without each one of you, and we'd like to take this time to say thank you. First, let's recognize our graduating seniors. Thank you to our senior yachters, who will be displayed on the screen now. We value all your hard work and talent each of you have brought to Yacht. Your perseverance and commitment to growth during multiple unconventional semesters is admirable. You amaze us throughout the semester with your hard work and dedication to producing exceptional work. We will miss you all dearly, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Now to our faculty, clients, and donors. Thank you to our faculty for your mentorship and leadership that you have provided for us, especially during this unusual school year. Thank you to all of our amazing clients for partnering with us, and thank you to our donors for your support of the Yacht Summer Internship and continued contributions to Yacht. As we wrap up our evening, we want to remind you that we couldn't do this without our agency community here in Lincoln and Omaha. They've really helped bring our work to that of a full-blown agency. I wanted to finish by saying that if you liked anything you saw today and see a partnership with YACHT in your future, please reach out through any of the following channels to set up a meeting with us. Again, thank you to everyone and have a wonderful graduation and summer.